Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. With me once again is...
I wish I was ripped as that guy.
well, your polygons would probably have to be just a teensy bit higher quality, I'd say. Our orders are to go to the Urshulaku camp of Ashlanders and speak with their chiefs, and tell them our story and see if we fit all of these prophecies. See if we're really the legendary Nerevarine. So to reach the Ashlander camp, we are first going to go to Aldaroon. Probably would have been cheaper... Oh, goody, an ash storm. Well, that's fine. We'll be out of here. Oh, goodness.
That's a nice detail.
Yeah, NPCs cover their faces when... Oh! Ow, okay. Fell off. But yes, NPCs will raise their arms when there's an ash storm. It's actually pushing me, I think.
I was wondering. It's like you just turn around. I was like, oh, and then you just literally backwalked off the edge.
Is it seriously pushing me? I gotta know. Maybe this ramp is just really tiny or something. By the way, I forgot to mention that this behind the back angle is not normal. This is a mod. This is the same behind the back angle that you get in Skyrim. Normally, the camera would be directly behind you.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Right. So we're going to head off to Margon. We've been here briefly. I'm only traveling here because it's much closer to the Ashlander camp. We just have to head north.
Alright. Gotcha. How does anybody, I guess they're used to it, but how does anyone exactly live in a place like this?
I have no idea. It's a good thing they have houses, for one thing.
Yeah, no, this stuff would definitely ruin your vision in, a year.
I think there's a bit of stubbornness to the Dark Elves. They don't want to leave their homeland by any stretch, even if that means, having to deal with ash storms from the volcano.
I mean, I'll give it to them. I just hope they're as sturdy as their stubbornness is.
I mean, I could go into great detail about the history of the Dark Elves. It hasn't really come up yet, but the Dark Elves were actually originally inhabitants of the Somerset Isles, which are all the way in the western part of Tamriel. Long ago, the Dark Elves left Somerset and headed to Morrowind.
Huh. And they just made Morrowind their home?
Well, they did run into the dwarves. But they were friendly with the dwarves at first because they had to fight a war against the Nords of Skyrim. Also, I hear battle music.
There's one.
Yep, Cliff Racer count for this video, 1.
No.
What I should do, actually, is you can actually see these windows here? You can actually, click this little button, and it will be there even when you unpause.
Oh, I like that a lot.
I didn't realize you could do this until much later, by the way. There's all these little features that I just don't think about.
As someone who gets easily lost, I really like that feature.
Let's see, we need to go a little bit northwest, so I'll keep this here. This is much better than having that tiny little mini-map in the bottom. I should really use this more often. Oh, check this out.
What is that?
That's not a hostile creature, but it is a very weird thing. It is a... Let me see if I can get close enough for the pop-up to appear.
Thought I saw the name, Bull something?
Bolnetch? I think that's what it is. Oh, rain. I'll take rain over the ash storm, personally.
Oh god, my eyes. I see you again.
I know the land around here a teensy bit. This is... That might be important later, I'm not sure.
Sure.
Oh boy. That looks like a tougher enemy. Maybe I should get out of here.
Ooh boy.
Unarmored went up. It must be hitting my unarmored body parts.
Careful.
Yeah, I also realized, by the way, that the viewers actually can't see my life meter because our avatars are in the way, but I kind of like this. It makes it more exciting for them.
Good point.
Anyways, that was a clan fear. And I can just straight up take its heart.
Okay.
And its skin. Oh yeah, also, when I open containers like this, I did this so that you guys at home could see this better. It's in the middle now.
I really like that setup.
Yeah, it's great that you can, like, basically control where all of the... Oh, something appeared on the map. Oh, that's probably just marking the ruin.
True. I
Anyways,
really dig that.
it's very, very nice that you can actually control where the windows on the screen are. One thing I haven't mentioned is that Morrowind was actually released on the original Xbox.
Really?
Yeah, and that was the version of the game that I owned originally, but it was very difficult to control. Controls were not optimized for Xbox play.
I can't imagine. Like, that's something I've been learning as I play more like computer games as well as trying to do my own code stuff. It's like, how do people like make games for controllers if it's not a platformer? It is a nightmare.
Right. Anyways, here's the Ashlander camp, one of 4 in the region. And they're not going to be very receptive to an Outlander, but surely if we offer them a gift or something, then they'll be more receptive. So what would be a thoughtful gift for you, my lady? Do you want to offer me a gift of trauma root? Well, Outlander, you are not proud, but you are courteous, and in an Outlander, that is not a thing to be despised. Well, I guess that kind of counts as respect, right?
Yeah.
I think the idea here is that, like, I have the trauma root in my inventory already, but I think, according to them, gathering trauma root is kind of a demeaning task. You have to dig around in the mud. Each of them has a different gift. So, this one has a... He wants a Kwama egg, because he was hungry. Not easy to get in this area. Him, I think I will talk with. Well, we'll have to do this the usual way. You don't really have to offer them gifts. We can, of course, do the usual. Now they like me. Apparently they don't like Outlanders, but a hunky orc, that'll do.
There it is. Nevarian prophecies.
Yeah, so why do I want to talk about the Nerevarine prophecies? Well, I don't think it's good to lie to them, to be honest. We should probably just be honest. I think I fulfilled the prophecies. What do you think? I do not believe what I'm hearing. You think you are the Nerevarine, and you wish to speak to Sulmatul Nibani Mesa? You do not look like the Nerevarine. You're an orc wearing a cephalopod helm on your head. But you do not speak like a fool or a madman. So... She says to talk to the second in command around here. The so-called Gula Khan.
Gula Khan.
Mm-hmm. This would be him. Am I gonna have to pull the same trick?
What do you want of me, Outlander?
So what would be a thoughtful gift for you? It is our custom among strangers. We honor this custom with gold. Okay. I think he says something different if you have low disposition with him.
Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Well, okay, so I'll just go ahead and say it. One of these guys is supposed to say, I am not proud, Outlander. I like gold. This is a custom referred to as a bribe, yes?
At least he's honest.
So,
Whoa.
you know, he does like gold, so instead of all these options, there's an option to fight a duel to the death. I really don't think that's a good idea. But if you're speechcraft, there's actually a hidden fame status. When you complete lots of quests, your fame goes up. So you could boast all of your deeds if you have enough speechcraft, but I'll just have to pay the gold. I have plenty.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now we can speak to the man in charge, the Ashkan.
Alrighty.
This would be his yurt, I think. Yeah, one of his pieces of equipment has a shield enchantment. That's what the purple orb is.
Well, he's protected.
So, yes, you think you fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies? You wish to be tested to see if you are the Nerevarine. Well, they're not going to do this for an Outlander, but he does have a sort of initiation rite in mind. If we complete this, then we will be able to talk further of this.
All
So,
right.
what he wants us to do is go to the clan's burial site and get his father's bow, which was buried along with the man. Of course, it's not going to be that easy. Ghosts don't exactly like grave robbers, now do they?
True that.
So I am definitely going to get directions to the burial ground. So, we're gonna have to go and do as he says.
We're gonna stab a ghost!
Probably several more times, considering my record with Ghosty Roasty over here. Did he mark it on the map, or am I gonna have to...
He did say he marked it. Like, your journal's been updated at the very least.
Oh yeah, I got directions. So, there are these, like, little puddles of mud that seem to be bubbling. It's kind of... I don't know if that's a mud bath or if it's something to do with a volcano. Oh, yeah. Before I forget, we also got a level. We got enough skills for a level up. I should get that squared away.
Ah, yes.
Level 5.
Nice. That's strength. Hopefully it means we kill things a lot faster.
Yeah, strength gives you more carrying space, so I always get as much of that as possible.
And we'll survive.
Oh.
Whoa.
First of all,
they're everywhere.
so there's an interesting feature of this game. I believe what we're looking at here is a Dunmer stronghold. Yeah.
Oh.
The strongholds are weird because there's actually a fast travel system in these strongholds. The thing is, normally you would have to like collect the items that allow you... There's basically keys you have to collect to use this fast travel system, and then you would have to like... they're cyclical, so you have to go through them in a specific order, and if you hit a fortress that you don't have the key for, then you can't quick travel from there. It's very, very confusing, and I don't really bother using it.
I see. Oh! They look right at the enemies. I like that touch.
Say what?
I noticed that Juriel here looked right at the enemy.
Oh, did he? Perhaps.
Kinda did. He tilted his head for a sec.
Okay. Well, if it's just gonna sit there, I'll destroy it my way. And hopefully not miss.
Come on now.
Okay, this should be it, actually. Yep, that's the burial cavern.
Alright, let's do it.
Right. Finally, we're indoors. I had enough of those ash storms.
Can see again.
Well, kinda.
I mean, it's easier to see out here than in here than out there.
Okay. Skeleton. Probably with a bow, no doubt.
Now let's talk about Minecraft earlier.
Unfortunately, there's no creepers for it to shoot and get me some sweet tunes.
Ah. Is that the bow?
No, he was using enchanted arrows.
Ah.
You know, what's funny is you cannot enchant your own arrows in this game.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, you can find them. Just can't make them yourself. It's kind of a shame.
Did he have the bow?
We're not gonna find it that easily. Please have patience, Grasshopper.
Funnily enough, I almost thought, oh god, that goes down. No wait, that's just Ghosty Roasty.
I wish the summon could be named. That would be really awesome.
Yeah, the best we can do is just name the name of the summon spell. Ghosty Roasty.
There's gotta be... I know I got a jumping spell. I need to find it.
So you have that in Levitate, I believe.
Yeah, Levitate is kind of... Oh yeah. Tinner's Hop Toad.
Nice.
Cast it, please. Why aren't you... Okay, there we go.
There we go. Whee!
Jump spells can be a bit dangerous because since they don't fortify your acrobatics, you might take a bit of fall damage if you're not careful.
Gee, I wonder what that reminds me of. Oh, what the heck? Oh, right, enchanted arrows.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, if you get hit by the enchanted arrow, you might absorb the spell damage. Okay. I'm gonna be using my shortcut keys a lot more.
I'm wondering at this point if all the enemies are just going to be...
Whoa!
Okay.
Okay, cool.
We're good.
I did not think you could get you could get stuck by clipping through something.
That was scary for a sec.
Yeah, it was.
Get...
It certainly is a difference when you don't have Night Eye. Oh, I fell in.
The thing I was thinking is, like, all the enemies here are going to basically be wielding bows for the joke, aren't they?
Maybe. Yeah, just use water walking. It's much easier that way. Let's see what is on you.
Dead adventurer.
Poor fool. Trying to grave rob.
It's dangerous down here, but what did kill him?
Probably anything, really. Can you not jump off water?
Maybe not if you're transitioning?
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Now, this area has a lot of funny Easter eggs as well. Especially this room in particular. There's going to be a lot of doorways, but I'm only going to go through the one at the very top. It's a very vertical room.
Whoa, no kidding.
And I might have to spend some time trying to levitate, because there are a lot of hidden things up here. But, in this door we have the fragile burial. Maybe I should, like, spend a little time in there, actually, because if you go in here... I read that if you go in here and go off to your left, there will be... For one thing, there's a ghost, I think. Yeah, I need some magic. Can I have some magic, sir? Thank you very much. Now bye.
What? But I gave you magic.
Ah. Okay, so I need the levitate spell to actually work this time.
I'll get it.
Okay, there we go. So up here we have a mummy. There is a book here. Hey, my enchant went up. I'll take that. Ooh, this box is trapped.
Open sesame.
Oh, I did not absorb it. That's gonna hurt a little. But there are potions. And I think some interesting things here.
Cup.
A cup, yes. So there was supposed to be one other thing here, maybe?
Maybe it doesn't have anything.
Maybe it's like in one of these. Oh, scrolls. Lots of scrolls.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Ooh, that's good looking.
Bone chart.
That is a nice looking thing. I'm glad I picked it up. But you can see it was hiding under the mummy's leg.
Huh. Well, he must have wanted to hide it.
Yeah. If you go further down this way, there's actually like an optional mini-boss of sorts who's guarding like some like expensive loot, but I won't take up too much of your time.
Fair enough.
Okay, as we continue our climb, gotta be very careful because these walkways are so very tight.
No kidding.
Going to pop this again. And we have the Kefka burial.
Oh, then.
I think I hear a clown laughing behind that door, so let's not.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know if I was about to say, man, I haven't seen such a walkway since Lordran.
Dark Souls?
Dark Souls.
Okay. Geography's a little weird here, so I think I'll, like, fire up the levitation spell. We need to be on the lookout for the hidden objects in the room anyways.
Alteration.
See if we levitate upwards. There's all these little alcoves with more mummies here. There are glass greaves. That's massively expensive. I'll take that.
And sounds extremely dangerous.
I have no idea what's up with glass in this game, because it's apparently really good light armor. Let me equip it as a matter of fact.
I'm gonna take a guess that it has, like, very low durability, though.
No, actually. It's like one of the best armors you can get.
Huh.
I think I can... Nope, it's wearing off. Okay.
Careful.
Whee! This man... There's nothing on the mummies, but you actually have to search around them in order to like, see the things they have on them. Aha!
Oh, that looks fancy.
I see you spy what I spy. I was looking for this, as a matter of fact. A new claymore, Magebane.
Magebane. That sounds awesome.
Yep, it's a glass sword. Which,
Oh my god.
contrary to what you're thinking, it's actually very good. Niche leather, I don't need that. Somewhere around here is a wizard staff, and I would like to have it.
Just careful with your footing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's giving me a lot of, like... I'm trying to
The
remember. what it is. I think I'm
Kakuna
looking for
burial.
Kakuna.
So we have the Kakuna burial, we have Weeping Bell Hall. You see where this is going?
Yeah. I always love when they do stuff like this. Oh, boy.
And the Juno burial, or is it Juno?
Juno, you know... I wonder how the ghost feels about all this.
Maybe it's a different ghost every time.
True. Gotta be careful.
That looks
Ooh,
like
that looks good.
the wizard staff. Thank you very much.
Straight up a wizard staff.
Mm-hmm.
An urn and a box.
Urn with lots of scrolls, and I suppose we'll try and get that.
Nice.
Jewels.
Whoa! Thank you. He's dead, right? He ain't gonna need him.
I don't know why people used to like bury their people with all of these goods and stuff.
Some for like traditional traditions, others for like sacrifices for the gods for goodness, for good omens and stuff.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Oh, I love this sword. I always get it on every playthrough. Like, this is why I took Longblade at the start, because Longblade, there are some really good Longblades, but I've become aware that there are good short blades, too.
It looks nice. I'm always a sucker for like gemstone-like blades. I know it's glass, but still.
I mean, glass might as well be considered a gem in the Elder Scrolls universe.
That's true. Have they even mastered glass work?
Okay, so there's a potion here. There's a hammer there. Oh, hello.
I guess you have to say they have to, because they have like potion bottles and everything.
An iron saber, that's just, you know, boring stuff.
I think I hear the whispers of the dead.
Is that the Whispers of the Dead? I think it is. You
Creepy.
guys don't mind if I just, like, take all of your stuff, right?
They probably do, but like, what are they going to do about it?
And behind here is our target. He tried to
Thanks
hit
for
us
the
with
message.
something, it didn't work. See, the Wraith of Sulcenopol. That's apparently the Ashlander Chief's father's ghost, which we just whacked, but there was the bow that we're looking for.
Oh, ours now.
Yeah, ours now. I don't think there's anything else in the room.
Don't look like it.
But to be
Yes,
honest, I've probably missed like a dozen of little hidden items, like in the sides of walls or something. Alright, buddy, I got your bow. Alright, so now we're an honorary Ashlander.
Yay, we're no longer an outsider, I think.
For the most part, anyways. At least they respect us.
I'll take that.
But he will speak plainly. I find it hard to believe that you are the Nerevarine. You are an Outlander, but the Nerevarine comes to drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. How could an Outlander be the Incarnate?
I'll just drive myself out when I'm done.
Maybe. But as he says, you know, the Great Houses, when those were established, they kind of drove out the Ashlanders and they started worshipping different gods. So, they're very much at odds with one another. And even though the Imperials made Morrowind part of their empire, they kind of just ignore any sort of persecution of the Ashlanders. Because the Ashlanders don't like the Empire either. So, as he says, these are serious words. Words of life and death.
Oh man.
But he will allow us to speak with the tribe's wise woman, who knows a lot about magic, dreams, that kind of thing. In fact, maybe we could get her to talk about the weird dreams that we've been having lately.
Good idea.
Please face me when I am talking to you. That's kind of courteous.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
All right. All right. I must do as my Lord Ashkan says, so ask your questions and I will test you. There are many Nerevarine prophecies, and they suggest many things. Aspect and uncertain parents, the moon and star, sleepers, 7 curses, etc., etc. So we could ask her about all of these things, but I think we should just get straight to the point. Do I fulfill the prophecies or not? You are not the Nerevarine. You are one who may become the Nerevarine. It is a puzzle and a hard one, but you have found some of the pieces, and you may find more. Do you choose to be the Nerevarine? Then seek the lost prophecies among the dissident priests of the temple. All right then. And we also get some notes. But if you actually read the notes that you've just been given, the notes clarify that she spoke all of the notes orally, and you had to write them down yourself because Ashlanders are actually illiterate. But I do think there are some important points that we should examine here, such as the moon and star. What's that all about? Legend says Indril Nerevar's family standard bore the moon and star, and Nerevar's armor and weapons bore the sign. Some say he bore a moon and star birthmark, some say he has a magic ring marked with a moon and star. Others say he was born under a moon and star. In any case, I think the moon and star is the mark of the Nerevarine, and you do not have this mark, so you are not the Nerevarine.
That's a lot of moons and stars.
Indeed it is. But I think the moon and star is going to be important later, so that's why I brought that up. And what are these 7 curses? Let's see, 7 curses of the Sharmat. But they don't know because some prophecies have been lost. I mean, they can't exactly write it down.
Yeah, no, that's just how like mythologies are. Some we truly don't know, no matter how much we wish to.
Yeah, so if I could find the note, the 7 visions. Let's see, first trial, on a certain day to uncertain parents, incarnate moon and star reborn. Second trial, neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. Curse of flesh. Interesting.
Let's see. You first.
Anyways, it seems our next task will be to acquire the lost prophecies, so I think it's a good time to report back to Caius with this.
Fair enough.
Oh good, it worked on the first go. It's raining in Balmora.
Oh, God. The rain helped wash away the ash.
A pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, that's nice. Alright, Caius. Here's all we know. So we'll talk about the lost prophecies later, but he has a very tough assignment for us. Well, I'm ready for anything. But it so happens that I agree. You're ready. But just in case, I'm going to give you 400 drakes. Before you head out, make sure you outfit yourself with healing potions, etc., etc. Another point in the quest where he says, you know, make sure you're ready for this one.
Ooh.
So it seems that the Imperial Legion spotted a 6th house base, and basically Caius wants us to go and wreck their crap. I got a little vulgar there.
If anything, like, I can see why it can be dangerous, but at the same time, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Anyways, as much as I would like to take on the 6th house base immediately, I said I was going to accelerate the main quest, but to be honest, there are some fun side quests we can look at, and I was thinking of doing that too.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Especially since it actually relates in part to the main quest and the lore of Morrowind, so I thought it would be nice. Most side quests are not all that interesting, but I looked at this one and thought it would be nice. So first of all, our alteration skill hit 40. That means we're eligible for Conjurer rank, but we have to pay money to advance. What is this? Okay. Guild's gotta make money somehow.
I guess so. At least now we're conjurers.
So, she wants us to find a Dwemer tube. They're easy enough to find. I believe I saw some in... I'm not pronouncing that.
Oh my gosh.
But yes, we can find a Dwemer tube. They're hidden in Dwemer Ruins, obviously enough.
Right.
Thing is, though, this is one of those quests where you don't necessarily have to go where the quest tells you to. You can find a Dwemer tube anywhere, where there are Dwemer tubes, of course, and that will be eligible for completing the quest.
Gotcha.
And I so happen to know that going to a specific ruin will allow us to essentially kill two birds with one stone. I've been on the lookout for that kind of thing.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
So we're headed to Nissus.
Nissus.
I think that's how it's pronounced. It's Gnissus, Nissus, something like that. So, there is a mine nearby. This is a mining town. Just past this Imperial Legion fort. Very small Imperial Legion fort, to be honest.
It blocks one of the big cliffs. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, a fellow orc.
Hello. Goodbye.
Now, what's funny is orcs weren't exactly, like, first-class citizens until the warp in the west occurred. After that, the Imperial Legion realized, hey, these big, burly people with lots of muscles, they can make great soldiers. Right, so... it's kind of first time I've been around here. So, deep beneath the mine, there is a Dwemer ruin where we can find the tube, but if you ask around, you might hear talk of a hidden entrance to the ruin. Let's see. Should be able to... aha! Here we are.
Nissus.
Oh, jeez. Let me get the water-breathing spell while I'm at it, by the way.
Probably a good idea. Oh god, that's scary.
Mm-hmm. A slaughterfish, up close and personal, too.
I'm okay. I don't like underwater. Imagine all your life, like, you get engraved in mythology and the only thing people know about you is how you died.
That would be unfortunate. So... right, there was a path to the south.
Ah, I was still underwater.
Uh-huh. Should have stayed underwater, but finding that book was nice.
Hey.
Fighting underwater is a little weird.
A lot of people don't like spiders and snakes and stuff, and here I am just being afraid of just some scary-looking fish underwater.
There's some... ow. If these guys were crazy in the previous game they appeared in.
Are they like piranhas? Oh.
Something like that. Please tell me I didn't get stuck on anything.
No, I think you're fine. There you go.
Okay, let's get our heads above water. Maybe I should just levitate out of here.
And I believe you if there's like any scarier fish out there. The idea makes me scared. If anything, it reminds me of a time that I was playing with my friend Dragon, and I think we were playing Kingdom Hearts 1, and he told me of a little secret in, I think, the undersea world.
Oh, my goodness, what are we looking at here?
It looks like one of the leech guys, but in, like, a giant piece of metal.
Yeah. Ow.
Jeez.
A Kwama warrior. Oh.
I thought they were just little leeches. They can be full-body monsters? Jeez.
Oh, yeah, because we're getting into Kwamas. They're the ones that lay all those eggs. See, that's the tiny little thing, the forager.
Right. And just straight up have, like, battle suits and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, actually. I'm glad I found that enemy.
Long story short, we found, like, a hidden... harmless enemy deep underwater, but when I turned around and it stared at me with those beady eyes, it almost shook me.
Let's see, these lead to the lower egg mine. Hello there, sir. You're not supposed to be here. I'm gonna count to 10, and if you're still here when I'm gone, you're gonna be in big trouble. Oh, no, I ain't. I'll take that as a challenge.
Do not waste my time.
Okay.
I don't hear a countdown. I see a giant...
Okay, there we go.
Oh boy, this is a tough beat.
This got a little crazy all of a sudden. What's happening?
There's like two of these guys.
Apparently I should rest. I'll believe it, but please tell me I have health potion. Okay, you know what?
You do.
Just down them both. I don't care anymore.
Will be enough. Oh, jeez, you had me spooked for a sec.
Blighted. They're blighted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that why it looked like you were poisoned?
Something like that, I bet. Oh, there's another. There's another. Lovely. They've got electric attacks? Are you kidding?
Ugh! Gold.
Okay.
I don't like that thing in the distance.
Hopefully that's just the queen.
Hopefully.
Queens don't attack.
Oh, so... They're passive, basically.
Yeah. Okay, we finally found the Dwemer Ruin.
Ugh.
Yeah, so now things are going to get a little mechanical. Oh, look, airship
Right.
plans. Take
Ooh,
that.
those sound fun.
And divine metaphysics.
What? What?
Uh...
Huh?
We definitely can't read this. It looks like an alternate language.
Sounds about right.
But, you know, someone might be able to assist us with that. Where's the tube?
Near table on ground.
Aha!
That blends in way too well.
I'm telling you, whenever you go into a Dwemer Ruin, it's gonna blend in no matter what. Okay.
I believe ya.
I would like to make a quick exit. Civi intervention, please. We're back in Nissus's temple, so we can just take the Silt Strider back to Aldrin. Alright. I don't know why you're standing on the stairs like that, but I got the tube. You can finally study these... whatever that is.
Hertz? Is that supposed to be Hertz or something?
No idea. But do you have any more tasks for us after that? I was wondering if you might check up on one of my colleagues in the Dwemer Ruin of... I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. Right. The last excavation report is long overdue. Okay. So he's doing research, but he hasn't reported back in a while. That's concerning.
Well then.
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
I was just leaving.
You know, we just talked with you. Chill.
Alright. That should be labeled on the map.
Alright, well now I gotta think of one.
Well, this could
Oh,
be...
I could just...
I should have been prepared for this, to be honest, but... Okay.
I could just laugh all about Actaeon again. Because, yeah. So much stories.
Let's see here. Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
Vivek, please.
You can ride.
And can you take us any closer? Oh, you can. Cool.
Thank you.
Sun's rising on Suron, which is where we are right now.
Not a bad looking place.
There's an outfitter. I don't think I want to know what that is.
It just means anything.
Anything you wanted to. And now we begin our trek northeast.
Alright. Swim.
We'll swim northeast, yes. Let's see. There we go. Oh, there it is. It actually is marked.
Oh.
It
That
was
makes things a
way
little
off
easier.
to the right, I guess.
Well, that's handy, at least.
Nick sound.
Gosh.
I'm gonna keep that open. Whee!
I can't remember his name, which makes me upset because I know he's been a big old meme on the internet for a while. The guy who tricked the god of death so that he could actually come back. What's his name? Because you know what I'm talking about, right?
Not really sure.
The guy whose punishment is to push a giant boulder up. a mountain for the rest of his afterlife.
Oh, right, we're due for a level. I completely forgot.
Can't rest here. Enemies are nearby. These things again.
Elite.
I don't know, they're different. I think I saw another one to your left. Yeah.
It's like every time I play Elder Scrolls, you can't rest here. Enemies are nearby. And a human?
You will die.
Oh, he's got darts. No, those are throwing stars.
Yeah, mate, do we care? We have a giant glass blade.
Yeah, as soon as I actually hit the guy. Right. Throwing stars, yes.
Chittin'. Oh, man.
Yeah, there's so many weapons and items in the marksman category. Kind of gets maybe a little excessive. Oh, and for good measure, it's one of those two.
Every time.
Oh. Okay. You can also get interrupted if you just rest in the middle of nowhere.
That makes sense. Goodbye.
Another one, another one, another one. We're just doing that all day.
I'm just trying to think of, like, who was that guy I'm thinking about? I can't remember his name. He had to push a mountain, a rock up a mountain for the rest of his afterlife.
Okay, level 6. Level 6 is good.
And that's when he was sent into Tartarus for his, for doing the most pointless thing in the world. In the underworld, I should say. Rolling a giant boulder up to the top where it will always constantly come back down.
Oh man, that reminds me of this one Fire Emblem boss.
Oh?
Do you remember the chapter with the rolling boulders?
Yes.
It's possible to get the boss of that chapter to be defeated by his own boulder. And I would love it if maybe if there's a Greek-themed Fire Emblem game, I've got to have a chapter like that somewhere.
I mean, you'd say that, but knowing what I've known from Fire Emblem, its origins are in Rome, if I remember correctly.
Depending on the game, really, because the 4th game and the 5th game, they use lots of Norse, Celtic, and Irish lore.
Right. I think that's what I always like about mythology, games based on mythologies. They always go around much, because if I remember right, in the original Fire Emblem 1, Mart's name is based on Mars, which is the Romanization version of Ares.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah. So, like, it went from Roman to Celtic, and I don't blame them. If that's something I've learned about, like, Irish and Celtic folklore, is that it's actually pretty dang cool.
Oh yeah, and your first 2 cavaliers in Fire Emblem are Cain and Abel.
Very subtle. Now it just makes me think.
Jeez, paralysis. What do you know?
I guess a bug has to have it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we found the Dwemer ruin. I hope I don't have to go in too far to figure out what happened here.
Here's hoping. Okay. You say that, and you know what I would love to see a Fire Emblem game be based on?
What's that?
The story of Cuchulainn.
There was a character named after that hero.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, hello, you guys look alive.
These guys must be the researchers. Let's see if we can get some info on what happened. I don't exactly have an excavation report. Tell Edwina everything is fine. We've just had a few setbacks. Our native guide, Anes Vendu, is missing. He was taking notes for our next excavation report, and he must have taken it with him when he disappeared. Somehow he must have gotten into the lower levels. Would you try and find him? Yes, I have to. You know anything? He kept saying something about the test of pattern. I hope he's alright.
Oh boy.
What's this about?
Let's see, there's probably just a bunch of, like, Dwemer stuff on these shelves. We don't really need to take them.
Look into it. So, are you saying Cuchulainn or Kool-Ain?
If those are different, then I'm not sure.
Yeah, because you keep finding Kulane. There's not really much of a difference. Kulane is Kukulane's father, but the whole thing is like Kukulane's father is like a very powerful, like Fey-like hero, I believe.
He's gone cuckoo.
Well then, because like Kukulane. I also find it funny because apparently, according to most translations, Kukulane, and just the name Kulane itself just means like white-haired or like blonde-haired. That's just all it really means in most translations, I believe.
The character was blonde-haired.
It kind of works. Also, something tells me you probably shouldn't get close to those wheels, should you?
Well, there is like a crank here. I'm not sure what it does.
Let's pull it.
Pull the lever, crunk. The crank seems to be stuck.
Oh, then. I mean, thankfully, it didn't have a trap door.
Why do they even have that lever, though?
Good question.
We're getting seriously close to lava. I'm actually kind of... Oh, hello.
Oh, boy. That don't look good.
Oh, that's the guy, actually. So he's kind of... There's his report. So I'm sure they'll want to see it. And... Hanging Gardens. This book was apparently written in Dwemer and translated to Aldmeris. Only fragments of the Aldmeris are readable, but it may be enough for a scholar of Aldmeris to translate fragments of other Dwemer books.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, sounds important. Oh, that's what he was killed by, no doubt. Why do I have the bow equipped? Oh yeah, I must have accidentally equipped the bow for its magic. But I know what to try here. Let's try a spear. In fact, let's not only try the spear, let's try its enchantment. I actually forgot to mention, I bought this from that trader who said he could sell us Daedric weapons. This one just happened to be very inexpensive.
Let's do it.
Okay. Wow, look at the swing speed.
Wow. That is amazing.
Yep. And like he said, it did in fact turn into a bound spear, which will actually power up your own spear skill while you've got it.
Awesome.
Honestly, Conjuration is... I'm starting to think I way underestimated Conjuration, because most of what you can conjure is really, really good.
No kidding. You're telling me from Ghosty Roasty now. This is amazing.
Oh, there's a key.
Ooh.
And Dwemer grapes. Those are really heavy. I'm not going to take them. Alright, we figured out what happened. Yep. So basically, we just have to take the report back. So, I don't think there's any reason to not just, well, first of all, get our magic.
Hello. How are the stairs?
Here's the report. And I suppose we should ask for another quest. She wants us to find Dwemer plans or blueprints.
Oh, I already have some.
The excavation report mentioned another ruin which is southwest of Dagon Fell, wherever that is. You will need to swim or fly across parts of the Sea of Ghosts.
Ugh.
Well, I did find those airship plans. I guess that's it. Oh, wait, no. It's a different blueprint. Excuse me. I'm getting
friend, the day is yours.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh. We're gonna have to go through the Sea of Ghosts, aren't we?
Yeah, especially after all those ash storms we had to deal with.
Ugh. Very happy for that.
Cool.
Where would you like to go?
And we just need to find the boat. Oh, I still have my map open, I see.
Oh.
So where would their boat be? I think I've been in this village once before. They've probably got a boat like on the shoreline. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
I also think this is the boat that lets you access expansion content, but that'll come a long time later. Oh yeah, he can take us to Solstheim, which is part of an expansion, so we'll save that.
Ooh, okay.
Dagon Fell, please.
Wow, this is pretty far.
Yep. We've been running around here mostly, but now we're all the way up here.
Wow.
And they were kind enough to mark the ruin on the map.
Be a good idea. I mean, yeah. I like water because it's surprisingly malleable. It also can be both restorative and extremely deadly in right circumstances.
I'll say. There's the ruin. With like...
Just took flying over the mountain ridge.
It's
boy.
raining on lava. Maybe I'll take a little...
Uh-oh.
Ow. Even fell down. But that's okay. I didn't mean to summon you.
I broke my knees. Can you help me recover my knees?
I got the magic to recover my knees.
Well, we'll make sure we have the magic to heal our knees.
Okay. This thingamajig.
A giant scarab?
A shulk.
Ooh.
So we just need to find an entrance. Maybe it's on my map, and I just don't see.
Oh, that's so mean.
What?
Okay, so I guess a bit of context for the folks at home. We were talking a bit about Shadowgate just because the topic went up, and now because of course there was a remake on it. Of course, Limited Run Games had a physical release of it too. That makes me so upset.
Scamp.
I know they are scamps. Oh yeah. Also, that's a scamp.
Mm-hmm. What did you think I was talking about? What even is a scamp, by the way? I'm pretty sure that's like some kind of mythical mini demon, maybe.
I think because I know like scamp by definition is like a little child like running around and stuff. Let's see.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
children are demons.
A person, especially a child who's mischievous in a likable or amusing way.
Bullnetch, that's what these things are.
They're freaky.
And also neat that there's a statue of a Dwemer here.
It is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And look at them with their tower-like shields.
Alright. Mzulift.
Let's do it.
Let's get the light spells going, shall we?
There we go.
No thanks. No, what are my fellow orcs doing here?
Yes, they reside here, and they don't like outsiders.
That reminds me, I should quick save.
Good point.
Orcish battle axe, that's pretty heavy ordnance. Shame I don't do axes. Let's see here. Oh, hi there. You talk?
Now, you die.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, man, you're standing dangerously close to that cauldron of lava.
Indeed.
Give up.
Oh.
It was almost for a second. Where'd you go?
What's he doing? He's running.
I guess he wasn't kidding when he said this fight is over. Dude's ready to bail.
But there's two of them!
Will die.
Oh, jeez. He was getting his friend. Okay.
The one in the back is glowing, though.
Yeah, what is that?
Okay, so
Okay.
that one was probably just, like, a dark elf for no reason. But we got a key. And on him is the Fighter ring. No wonder he was so tough.
Oh, wow.
Enchanted ring. And lots of orcish stuff, too. Like, for whatever reason, orcish equipment is like its own metal. I guess because orcs build them a class higher than everybody else. You're not gonna... Oh, okay.
I don't think anyone's gonna talk to you, my friend.
Jeez, really? Okay, get down here so I can hurt you.
Yeah, I was looking a bit more into, like, the old devs, and I got some interesting things to tell you, but probably a bit later.
You fight like a giant.
Oh, do I? Oh, I guess I do. Okay, changing tactics. Okay, note to self, I need to get more health before I go out from now on.
Chug everything! Are they dead?
Mm-hmm. These are some heavy enemies. I guess we're in a tougher quest than normal.
Careful now.
Do they have to hit so hard? Okay. I need some help. And he just walked right through my ghost.
I just liked it. He just ran right through him. Oh boy.
You die.
You got it backwards there, bro. For anyone who doesn't... You guys can't see my life bar, which should make this more exciting. I have like a tiny bit of health. I have 8 points left.
I still can't get over. He just walked right through your ghost.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay, I need my lights back.
Hopefully your ghost can help you too. You're needing help.
Alright, there's the blueprint for a Dwemer Scarab. No idea what that's about. So, I'm gonna actually rest. Oh, there's enemies nearby. Of course there are. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, killing this enemy is apparently not an option, so I'm forced to go with Plan B.
What's that?
Pop open the door. Apparently, enemies can trigger traps, and apparently only the left side of this door is trapped. But, I've been holding on to this for a while now. Invis. They can't see me.
Did someone open the door? I can't tell.
Alright, we need to get out of here very quickly. Once our invis time is up. Bingo.
How long does it last?
If I interact with something, it'll stop working, so I just need to make sure I'm out of sight. But this book is called The Egg of Time. It's another language we can't read at the moment. Okay, and if I just get my... I'll take the Slither intervention. I can grab it and get out of here. They noticed me, but I teleported away, so everything is A-okay.
All I know is that, I was going to say, like, 3 episodes later, they're going to find us and hunt us down, aren't they?
Hello there.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
Oh,
I
dear.
got you the plans. And the final quest she gives is... She wants to... Oh, you heard that miners broke into the ruins of Bethamez, which we have been to. She wants us to get blueprints for an airship, which I have found. You believe there's more? No, dude, I got the... Oh, okay. Yeah, I found Dwemer plans.
Thank goodness.
Had to pick the right topic. It's a shame Archmage Trebonius doesn't share your dedication to scholarship. Well,
We got whacked in the head 7 times for this.
I hope you appreciate it.
Boy.
Alright, so that's going to be it for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of gave myself a headache because I've never actually done that couple of quests before, but it was nice to actually do them.
You're just hoping we never have to face those kind of people again.
So next
Let's put
time,
it
next time we are going to take on that 6th house base that Kai has talked about.
Yeah.
And we might find out a thing or two about all of these things that we were talking about with the Ashlanders. The Curse of Flesh, the Moon and Star, things of that nature. But that'll be what happens next time. As always, I've been Ephraim225.
I want to go to the gym so I can be as buff as this guy.
Me too, but I need to collect myself first. So, see you in the next episode, everybody.
Have a good night.
He sniffed at me.